Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be doing a second version of a Luxe French bow. My video prior to the one before the re-upload, where I showed you how to make a bow out of the templates that we had made the previous video, was for one version. And this is another version. This is also a review of templates that I purchased. The template package does have the digital, but it also comes with printable ones, and as you can see, I made my own templates. I have cut all the pieces out, and we are going to be putting them together. The supplies you're going to need, obviously, a pair of scissors to cut all of this out, as well as to trim down the centerpiece once you get it on. You are going to need a glue gun, and yes, I got a brand new glue gun. If you've been with me for a while, my glue gun was definitely nasty and needed to be replaced. You are also going to need the clip of your choice. I use alligator clips for this. This one is just shy of 2 inches. It's a little smaller than I should be using, but this is what I have on this is what I have on hand. And as you can see, it is a little bit smaller than what I should be using, but so that's the clip I'm going to be using. I would suggest when you do this to lay all of your pieces out in order. This one was not in frame, nor is the one all the way up here at the top, but all of my pieces are laid out in order. And we're going to get started. This one is a little different because it has 2 tail pieces, and you're supposed to glue them together like that. Well, you're supposed to put them together like that. I glue them together because I don't want this piece shifting from the bottom one. But you literally just lay the 2 tail pieces down like this. I will leave where I purchased this template link down below. Is less than $3 for the template, and like I said, you can cut it on the Cricut or your cutting machine, and they also give you printable templates. So we're going to start gluing these together. I have to say, I'm not a fan of this new glue gun. I'm looking for a different one already. I've had this one for about a week. Not a fan of it at all, period, whatsoever. But you do what you got to do, right? All right, you're going to want to make sure that you keep the same amount of distance around on the pieces as you glue down. I made this mistake with my first one that I did of this. It was a pain in the butt to have to try to rip the pieces apart. I ended up having to redo the spike pieces on that bow because I just ripping it apart kind of ruined the glitter on the bottom. All right, so we have the first side down, and I'm gonna run glue in the middle. This layering works great if you have pieces of faux leather and glitter canvas that aren't the strongest on their own. This helps really make them strong pieces because you're double layering them. So again, I glue in stages. I find this is the best way to make sure that your pieces aren't getting lopsided and crooked, is if you glue in stages. It does take a little bit longer, and frankly, we all want to blitz through making stuff, but it's best if you take your time and ensure that the pieces look good. At this point, just fiddle, make sure everything looks okay. We're going to take your clip next And again, I know I've said this in other videos, this is just the way I do it. You don't have to attach your clip and the centerpiece before you make the rest of the bow. I just find it easier to do that because everything's flat right here, so you can push down on it and make sure that it is fully adhering. And if you can see, there is a little bit of glue leakage. I keep one of these little orange sticks that if you do your nails, I'm pretty sure you've seen these before. I keep one of these here, and it's really handy for doing this because it separates the glue, peels it off, and then you have a nice clean edge and no glue seepage. If you guys are interested in another, an updated tips and tricks and tools video, please let me know, because I've adopted some new tools that I think everybody would really like. But if you're interested, please let me know. And we're gonna glue the center in now, again, while everything's flat, because what you can do now is squeeze and make sure it fully adheres. If you're having trouble with that, I also take that same stick and I'll stick it in there and kind of give a little push, so to speak, and it helps adhere it. So we're gonna put that piece aside and we're gonna work on these two pieces. This red piece right here is gonna be this red piece here. So it's the bow portion. It's the bottom loop portion, technically. And you're just going to, you can either put the glue in the center and work that way, or put it on each tab. Again, it is a personal preference what you do. Both will adhere just fine. As you can see, with the last French bow video, I'm going to show you guys, you can do either and it'll stick. Now these are the basic pieces that should need no explanation. This is going to be the slightly tricky one. So that's the piece that you have here. And just double checking how we do this. You are going to add a dot of glue to, you can do either side at this point, it doesn't matter which one you fold in first, but you're going to want to make sure that your pieces are lined up like that. You can see right there, a little bit of glue seepage. There we go. You want to make sure your pieces are lined up to match the curve there. It's sometimes easier if you line it up and then add the glue, especially in the beginning. It's so much easier. And I perpetually always add too much glue. I never know how much is enough. So once you get both of those pieces down, you'll have the center, and this one just gets brought in and glued down like that. So that one leaked out way too much glue. Like I said, I don't like this new glue gun. It's very touchy. And if you squeeze just too hard, it leaks out like crazy. If you guys have any glue gun recommendations, please drop them below. I would really appreciate recommendations on a new glue gun, because this one is not it. And you're going to do the same that you did here for this side. Again, you're going to want to bring these pieces down and match the curve as best as possible. then you're going to put a small amount of glue, but my small amount of glue is always too much apparently. Squeeze it to make sure it sticks. You're going to do the same to the other side. Again, trying to match the curve as best as possible. Don't worry if it's not 100%. I don't think that's actually humanly possible to get it 100%. I haven't, and I've made about 6 or 7 of these, so don't worry if it's not 100% match. And we're going to pinch that down to make sure it adheres. And again, you're going to flip up. I have a huge string of hot glue on my finger I'm trying to get rid of. There we go. You're going to bring up that center piece. Again, make sure it lines up with these ones so that you have that empty space right there in the center that isn't any of the pieces. That's going to help it lay flatter in the center once you start putting everything together. All right, all of our pieces are assembled, and we're going to glue everything together. This is a really easy bow, and it looks so pretty once it's put together. I will also do my best to link this faux leather and glitter canvas down below. I get it from Amazon. I know I've had some questions about where I've been getting some of this stuff in past videos. People have been messaging me on our Instagram page, which I'm hopefully going to get back to updating on a more frequent basis. Life has been really hectic. So I will try to link down where I got all of my supplies. As you can see, all of the pieces are together here. You're going to bring up that center piece that you glued in earlier. Make sure it is very tight. Now, when I let go of this to glue, I put my finger down in the center here so it holds it tight. You won't have it fall back out. And then let go of the center, close the clip after you add a little bit of glue, and keep pressure on this tail piece that you're going to end up cutting off of the center, just so that it adheres nicely. Clip off the excess. And this is not needed, but I also take a lighter and heat up the ends just to meld them in. You can also run a lighter on some of the glitter canvas pieces that look like they're fraying a little bit. But there you go. This is the second version of the Luxe French bow. I really like these templates, and honestly, I like the fact that the seller on Etsy included printable templates as well, so that if you don't have a Cricut machine, you can still make these. I'm not sure how many of my viewers make bows but don't have a Cricut machine. This is a good thing for you to look with her. She has all of her templates, or at least I'm assuming it's a she. All of the seller's templates have printable versions. So here you go. This is version 2 of the Luxe French bow. Look at how pretty that is, guys. Again, I will link all the supplies that I use down below. And our next video that I'm going to be filming is going to be a review of another template of hers that I purchased. And it is her pinch bow template. I will show you. This is going to be the next one we're going to be doing, so keep your eyes out for that one. Thank you for watching this video, though, this really adorable Christmas bow. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those down below in the comments box, somewhere around here. If you are not subscribed to our channel already, please click the subscribe button that's somewhere around here, and then click the bell button. Set your notifications to all so you are notified every time I upload a new video. If you like this video, please click the like button somewhere around here. And if you have any suggestions for new videos or templates you would like me to purchase and try out, also leave those down in the comments box. Thank you guys and have a wonderful day. Bye.